hugely difficult afternoon.
Yeah, bitterly disappointed from a scoreline perspective, because obviously it means we're out of the cup, so bitterly disappointed with that. Do we expect to win the game? Yes. Should we win the game? Yes. Did we do enough to win the game? Yes. But the bottom line is we haven't, so that's a bitter blow for us, for me personally, for the lads and the team. Every game's important to us, particularly an FA Cup run was something we had high on our agenda with a bit of luck. We got a very respectful draw. We absolutely prepared properly, but ultimately things didn't go our way.
First off, lots of possession, but perhaps not enough purpose.
Yeah, I was really disappointed in the first half, if I'm being honest. One of our key, every game we go into, we obviously work on various things, but we have a game plan that we put on the dressing room wall. I can show you my notes in my pocket, unfortunately, and one of them is play with a purpose. One of our subplots in that. And I didn't feel that. I thought our outside centre halves were really passive. Not doing basically what we worked off, but it's not, trust me, it's not their fault. It was just too passive, it was too friendly, and there was no purpose to it. I thought second half was completely different, and Teddy's had a great opportunity in the first minute. He's hit the bar, and thereafter it was backs to the wall, and with a perfectly good goal disallowed. I'm really disappointed in that, but I don't want to come out and blame anybody else, but the lads tried to head the ball from, I'm going to be kind to him and say 2 feet off the floor. Matty's not touched them. Max has put it in the back of the net. And I just thought the ref made a really poor decision. So for those that are not here that won't see that, but there was enough time left in the game to win a game of football. So no excuse, not the referee's fault.
3 centre halves worked brilliantly for you at Ipswich, Barnsley, Sheffield Wednesday. Is it perhaps a bit cautious against a non-league side?
No, because I thought about that going into the game. What does it look like? Does it look negative? We don't play like that. So for anybody who knows football or understands football, will understand it was nothing to do with that. We've still got 3 on a front line. In actual fact, with our wing backs, we've got 5 on the front line. So you'd attack with 5, you defend with 5. So I can't do any more than that. Can't be any more as aggressive with that. And actually, the outside centre halves were on all day to step in and play. We were just really passive in those areas and friendly. So for anybody who thinks playing 3 at the back's negative, you don't know football.
Forward options, you didn't have any on the bench today. I know, just to clarify, Garrick and Diamond both unable to play because of the loan moves?
Yes, no, as I said beforehand, the team we put out was the strongest team we had available. Anybody who wasn't here was not available. Sunderland refused to let Jack Diamond play. Jordan Garrick walked in from training yesterday, and Ben House came out to train yesterday and went in as well. So in terms of that front line, Teddy Bishop is on load compromised, which means he can only play a certain amount of minutes. He's come back from a 5-week layoff. So now Freddie came in and worked hard, caused problems in that area, but it was just one of those days where the ball wouldn't go in the back of the net. But the squad's there for a reason. So we had a team easily strong enough to win the game of football. The bottom line is we didn't.
I guess it's never as good as you think it is when you win 1-0 at Barnsley and you have the run you have, and it's never as perhaps bad as it is today.
Yeah, I have to be careful because I don't want to play down the fact that no one's died and all that. It's not like that, but you have to be balanced in your assessment of where we are as a team and where we are as a club. But I want to make it clear, like it's absolutely not good enough that we lose a game of football to Chippenham today. So today is not today to reflect on where we are and how well we've done. Today was a poor day, a disappointing day, particularly to be knocked out of such a prestigious cup competition. And we make no excuses for that.
But I guess just a brief word on Chippenham. Whilst you don't want it to be you, this is why the FA Cup's so great.
Yeah, and it's a very surreal experience because I'm bitterly disappointed. I'm upset. Really
anger as well.
I always try to channel that because we're a collective unit. We'll need everybody this year, so I'm not one for pointing fingers or blaming or anything like that, and the first person you have to look at is yourself first and foremost. But credit to Gary and his team. They defended gallantly, 2 bodies on the line, slowed the game down, used all the dark arts, and huge congratulations to them and good luck to Gary in the next round.
And Mark, just a final question about 30 miles to our west. You're going to be in a game on Tuesday night. It's a chance for the players to turn it around and play as the underdog, in a very different sort of cup game.
Yes, absolutely. It's a good opportunity. The great thing about football, there's always a game around the corner. We'll have to see who's available, what's available. It's another long journey, and we'll be back in again, assess where the lads are. May have to patch a few up, but we can't address that till Monday. But it's a good opportunity again, in a great competition against a good opposition. So we look forward to that.
Mark, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mark Kennedy.
Hi Mark.
Hello.
In the first half, did you think that there was any issues with mentality, or did you think it was just down to not executing the game plan?
No, I think I don't want to come on and criticise individuals' mentality. I think the mentality in terms of how we approached the game was fine. Nobody came onto the pitch thinking it was going to be a walk in the park. I just felt we were far too passive on the ball, and far too friendly and safe. We weren't aggressive enough in our mindset to make things happen, to take a grip of the game, to be brave on the ball basically. I didn't feel we were brave on the ball.